y'all, this video is to set up our interactive notebook. Remember, we're using the graphing composition notebook, so it has graph paper on the inside. It is composition, so it does not have spirals. If you use the spiral one, it might fall apart on you, so I want you to use this one instead. All right, we're going to go ahead and start with the front cover. So on the outside front cover, you're going to write your name, first and last name, to help me identify whose notebook it is in case if I find it in my room or somewhere else. You're also going to write Biology Interactive Notebook 2019-2020 on the front cover. I also want you to go ahead and decorate this front cover however you would like. Make sure it is classroom appropriate, please. And then I want you to include on there somehow, how does this class, how does biology fit into where you see yourself in 5 years? Yes, this class does fit in somehow. Don't just say, I don't know, or it doesn't. There is a way in which this class fits. I want you to somehow include that on your cover as well. All right, the next thing is we're going to go ahead and open the front cover now. And we're going to look at where it has the cardboard. We're going to go ahead and glue down the paper you got from class the other day that says IAN Standards. That's what we're going to actually glue down on the cardboard. It is blank on the back, so yes, you can go ahead and glue it down flat. That is fine. Again, it goes on the cardboard. The next thing we're going to create is our table of contents. For our table of contents, we're going to go ahead and start on this right-hand side page right here that you have. This right-hand side page, it is the very first page in your notebook, so cardboard, very first page. That page, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and draw a border along the top. So if you'll notice in the picture I have on the screen, I counted down 2 squares and then I drew my line across the top. And then I counted 4 squares from the inside and I drew a line down. The title of this page is going to say Table of Contents. The page number is going to say T1, and notice the page number goes on the outer corner. It's not going on the inner corner, it's going on the outer corner. The small column, the small one that you did here, its title is going to be page, and there's a picture of it on the screen. And then the large column is going to be page topic. So your page, this right-hand side, very first page, should look exactly like the example that I have up on the screen. Go ahead and flip to the next blank page. We're going to go ahead and set up page 2 and page 3 of our table of contents. So again, we just flipped one page over and we're going to set up page T2 and T3 of our table of contents. So it looks almost identical to the very first page we did. I've got examples up on the screen for you. You're setting up these very first 2 pages right here. All right, so far we have glued down our IAN standards. We've done T1 for table of contents 1, table of contents 2, and table of contents 3. Go ahead and flip to the next blank page. The next blank page, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to set up our skills page. So right-hand side, you're going to draw the margin up along the top. So again, count 2 squares down, draw a line across the top, and that title is going to say skills. So again, S-K-I-L-L-S, skills. When you're done, go ahead and flip to the next page. We're going to go ahead and draw the margin along the top of the right-hand side. Don't worry about the left. We're going to come back to that later in class. On the right-hand side page, though, you're going to go ahead and count 2 squares down, draw your line across, and the top of it is going to say Biology TEKS. You also picked up a paper in class the other day that says Biology TEKS. This is going to go on that right-hand side page. Notice, though, it has a back, so you cannot glue it down flat. How are you going to actually glue this? What you're going to do is, notice I've got my paper facing you, Biology TEKS. I'm going to go ahead and flip it around, and there is a gap at the top that is blank. You're just going to put one nice line of of glue all along the top. And so that way, when you actually glue it into your notebook, what it will do is it will flip up so you can read the back. So again, Biology TEKS on the back, I have a blank space up at the top. Go ahead and put a line of glue and glue it down like that so it folds up. And again, we're gluing this on the Biology TEKS right-hand side page. Leave the left-hand side page alone. All right, once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and move on to our section header. So flip to the next blank page. So let me go ahead and recap what we've done so far. We've done our IAN standards. We've done table of contents 1, table of contents 2, 3. We've done skills on the right-hand side page. We just completed our Biology TEKS on the right-hand side page, and now we're flipping to a new spread. Again, we are on the right-hand side page right now. Notice it's got the top margin. It also has a side margin of, again, 2 squares. So you're going to draw the line of 2 squares, and then it also has a bottom margin of 2 squares all around. Then this page has 3 columns. So you're going to go ahead and draw 3 columns through the middle. The title of this page is going to be biomolecules. What are we going to be using this page for? Biomolecules is our first topic. We're going to use this page to catch all of our vocabulary. So once we actually start learning about biomolecules, that's what this page will be. All right, once you've set this page up with your 3 columns and 3 margins, go ahead and turn to the next blank spread or page. So for these right and left hand side pages, these are going to be the first pages we actually write biology on when we start. So what you're going to do is notice I've got my margins along the top, along the side, and along the bottom of every single page. The page numbers are always going to go on the outer corners. So on this outer corner and then on this outer corner, right? So both of my outer corners, that's where my page number is going to go. You are going to set up every single page that comes after this just like this, unless Miss Onda tells you to do so. Which means anytime you come into class, if you have an extra moment, you will go ahead and update your table of contents. You will go ahead and draw more page margins on blank pages. You will get your notebook set up. Any free moment, you will be editing your notebook. If you have any questions about the setup of your notebook, please let me know. You can message me on Remind, or you can send me an email, or of course you can see me in class. Please make sure to have your setup notebook ready before next class, as we will be using it every single day. Bye.